Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Replay podcast recorded live on June 1st, 2017. I'm your host, Joel Rinke, and my guests for today are Jordan Sellers.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I thought you were going to go through everyone.
No, I'll go to you first.
No, okay, yes.
Because you're the regular at this point.
I'm here, yes.
And Mitchell Drake.
Hi.
He's finally back.
I'm back from the badminton, yes.
Yes, how was it? How was your experience?
Do you want me to go into that now?
We'll go into that now.
Okay. So...
Oh, we got some chat going on already. Joel's in and he's saying, welcome, fellow procrastinators.
So that's me.
We're not procrastinating. We're fine. So, yeah, no, it was a good week. I was audio assist, which was fun. So I got to change all the batteries and all the microphones of all of the umpires for 2 courts for 8 days straight. So that involved putting my hand up people's shirts and attaching a mic.
Okay.
Right?
I see
so,
that.
Oh, wait, is this going to that?
This is going to that. Okay.
Mitch warned us before the show he had a very personal, intimate story to share.
So by doing this, I learned quite a bit about the umpires that I really shouldn't have known.
Mm-hmm.
An example of which was one of them, who I believe was Welsh, was waxed.
Oh.
Way too smooth. A little bit overweight.
He's a sporty guy, man. He's badminton.
He wasn't. But the worst one by far. So these are little lapel mics. They got little clips on them and a little black cable.
Yep.
So I'd grab them and I'd put the back of my hand against their chest as I went up and just clip it on the top. I got to a Sri Lankan man, right? Mm-hmm. He had chest hair like sheep's wool. And the microphone got caught in his chest hair.
Oh,
and
no. Oh.
So he looked at me, he's like, I'm so sorry. And I had to ease it out of his chest hair and just clip it back on.
Oh, my God.
My goodness.
So
that is an experience and a half.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that was the shining moment of my week.
Yes.
Yes.
That would have been so awkward to just walk out of there, just like, oh my God.
I had to mic him several times afterwards.
Oh, boy. But
Did he make jokes every single time after that one?
No, he didn't look at me again.
Oh.
Did he look like he was actually in pain?
He kind of like flinched a little bit, but like...
He was probably holding a tear.
Oh.
So yes, that was my week.
It's good.
I got to do... And that was the World Championships of the sport.
Yep.
And China, who has won the last 8 years, didn't.
Oh.
It was Korea, but that was it.
Okay.
Okay.
Josh wants to know if he caused a racket.
Is there any way to block him from the chat?
Good stuff.
Yes.
Remember, if you are listening live and can't stick around for the full show, you can pick up where you left off the following Monday on our iTunes Whooshka or YouTube page. Links to which can be found on our Facebook page at facebook.com/replayau.
And I've done the courtesy of putting our tiny URL for the iTunes subscribe link.
Oh, really?
On the stream right now.
You did have a slow day at work today.
I did. Yeah.
So what's we haven't actually introduced what's happening on the show yet, have we?
I guess, no. Yes. So coming up in the show, we have the quiz to start us off. So you're finally back to do the quiz.
Yes, and that didn't include stuff from last week either.
It didn't.
I don't know if it did.
Oh, let's hope not. We've got Esports, the League of Origin event that's happening this weekend, the controversy with Rime, and our, Blizzard segments.
Yes.
The, best part of the podcast because we are a Blizzard
Jordan's
podcast.
favorite part.
Yeah, it always is.
Only if it's Overwatch. It's like one of the games.
Yeah.
Which it always pretty much is at this point.
I know. He doesn't like us talking about Heroes of the Storm anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah.
I don't know if it's me personally, just because of how much attention I'm paying to Overwatch now, or if it's just in general that this news is just getting a lot of attention for some reason.
I think it's just because you're playing the game.
Yeah, and it's just
honestly,
like my Facebook feed and stuff is accustomed to it, and
and
it just brings it up automatically for me.
It knows what you like.
Yeah. There wasn't much this week, so I had to think of something.
Don't admit that.
But first, what have we been playing? Of course, Mitch, you've been away, but have you been playing anything?
I have. I brought my phone with me and my little 8-bit do Zero, and I managed to finish Final Fantasy IV on the Game Boy Advance.
Ooh.
Because my work was about 30 seconds to a minute of intense groping.
Yep.
And then an hour and a half of waiting for that moment again.
Really?
Yes.
So your only role was just that, to mic
Yeah,
up, and
but
then...
it was multiple courts and it was constant. It was essentially just a lot of waiting. But it was
Right.
good.
Okay.
I actually did learn a lot. It was a great event, but yeah, no, I got a fair bit of time to play video games.
Okay.
Wow.
I was actually surprised, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd be busy the whole time.
I was
So did I.
I was busy. I just didn't have any internet, so I didn't talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite unquite busy.
Yeah.
Playing
busy.
games, yes.
Yeah, busy playing games.
You, Jordan?
Me?
Overwatch.
Yes, I won't go into that though because we hear about that every week. It's
Yes, we do.
not all too new. But I did finally start playing Crisis again because I got stuck, like I said a few weeks ago when I first got the game. I got stuck in that village thing. It was horrible, and I learned that the game actually has a bug in it, and that actually happens to a lot of people at that point in the game. So you have to advance through the level without any direction whatsoever of where you need to go. So I had to went through a walkthrough or something, and
You
yeah,
had to use a walkthrough.
yes, I had to use a walkthrough to figure out where I had to go next, and
That's
then
perfectly valid.
perfectly valid.
It's
Yes.
okay.
So now I
Yep.
didn't feel as stupid knowing that the game actually just has a bug, and it wasn't me just being lost.
Yeah, but someone figured it out.
Yes, someone did, but only because they had played the game before without the bug occurring.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair
All
enough.
right.
And yourself?
Not much, to be honest, because it's mainly been assessments. throughout
Yeah,
this
you've
entire
been
week.
very busy this week.
Yeah, but I did play last weekend. I played The Forest with a couple of friends
Oh, cool. Yep.
and
Forest.
golf with your friends as well.
Oh, you've been getting back into that.
Oh, I missed
Yeah.
out on that.
Yeah, there was about 8 of us playing.
Oh.
So it was the whole collision on.
So was it maxed out? Is 8 the max?
No, because there was space. It
like
was like
16 or
8 out of
something.
11 we had it as. So there's more room there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, TY invite, man. TY invite.
We'll get him next time. It's okay. It's okay.
All right, fine.
kidding.
You'll join in on the next golf with your friends events. Then.
I'm just messing with you, Joel. It's okay.
You don't want to play golf with your friends then?
No.
All right, I see how it is.
No one's bitter. All right. Speaking of being bitter, it's time for this week's quiz.
Yes, here we go.
So this week, I had written half of these while I was away, and I finished the others today. 5 questions, quite a few multiple choice this week. I did get rid of one of the questions which I was going to give, which was from last week, which was to list every one of the 100 Xbox
Game Pass titles.
but I've decided to abolish that.
Gears of War, Bioshock.
So
Magic
same
I'm
rules
not sure.
apply. If you haven't listened to the quiz before, I'm the quiz master somehow, and it's a summary of the last month in our show to see how much these guys have been paying attention, and our show and video game news as a whole.
Mhm.
Right. So they, Jordan and Joel, each write down their answers on a piece of paper, and at the end we tally it up and see who won. Now, last month, we instigated a punishment for Jordan, who lost. And his punishment was to play Lily and get her up to level 10 initially, and then I dropped it to 5
This is in Heroes
And
of
I
the
still-
Storm. by
in
the way.
Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
And he still has yet to do that.
No, I think I've actually reached it. I've actually finally reached level 5 in Lily.
We will have to confirm
The original constraint was a week.
Yes,
I want,
exactly.
I want to see this
I'm
now.
not trying to get myself
No,
out
I
of it.
know.
I'm just saying, in the midst of my grinding for Overwatch loot boxes, I reached level 5 as Lily.
So as a result, Jordan, you start with a -1 against you.
Yes.
Okay?
Easy.
Yeah, it's fine.
All
It's
right.
fine.
So you guys
I'm
ready?
confident now.
Yeah. Not
So,
really.
Please do play along. Do not post in the chat. Jordan,
please
do not
do
look at the
post in the
chat.
chat, please.
Jordan's not allowed to look in the
Okay,
chat.
I'll scroll up.
And-
it's
Josh,
fine.
don't you help him.
And,
Sabotage him.
Joel, put your phone upside down.
Okay, all right.
All right, ready for this? Question 1: Name each of the main characters in the Darksiders franchise.
Oh no.
Game 1, Game 2, and
I don't
the
even know
recently announced
one.
Game 3.
I'm screwed. Another week in the hole.
I don't
Another
know.
month.
I don't know the third one. So that's.
We
Oh, so-
covered the third one.
Oh no! Yeah, I got it. I've got it. I think
I've got absolutely nothing.
Okay.
On to the second
You
question.
got nothing? You don't want to try?
I like
It's
the
based on the
I know-
four
it's
horsemen of the
four horsemen,
apocalypse.
but I can't remember what the 4 horsemen are. Hang on.
Horseman
Hang on.
number
Plague,
1.
Plague Doctor.
Hang on.
There's one.
I've watched a lot of Supernatural, so
Yeah,
I'm
give it
gonna
a go. Give it a go.
okay,
Give it a go.
I'm gonna go.
I'll give you a couple seconds, and then we're going to move on to question 2.
3, 2,
Oh god,
1.
I've only got one.
Now, this one has multiple answers. You get 1 point for each correct answer.
Name each skin.
No. Name the known games on and coming to the Blizzard launcher /BattleNet.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yep, I'm with you.
The what?
So name every game that is currently on and the one recently announced that is coming to the Blizzard launcher.
All right. Okay.
We got this in the bag.
Do you though?
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 possible answers.
What?
So I'll give you a couple
Kind of
seconds.
screwed. You have like a 3.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yes, I can gain some ground on this question.
That's why I did this, because I know you spent a lot of time looking at this launcher. Question 3. Give me the order of the confirmed major presentations at E3 this year.
God.
1
In
point
order.
per each correct position. I will give you the names.
Oh my goodness.
So you have PlayStation, Microsoft, Ubisoft, EA, Bethesda, and Nintendo. I will not read those again.
Not again. All right.
Oh, maybe once more. You ready?
Yeah, one more.
You ready?
Yeah.
Microsoft, Ubisoft, Bethesda, EA, PlayStation, and Nintendo.
Can you tell me what day the conference starts on? Does it start on a Friday or a Sunday?
I'm not asking for the dates. I just want the order that.
Yeah, I
they're
know,
coming
but it'll just help me.
in. It starts on our Sunday, their Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll give you another minute for that. What? It's okay. Just guess.
PC was one of them, right?
I didn't put PC down.
Oh, okay.
So
Extra point for me for pointing it out.
no.
Yes.
Just don't worry about PC.
Okay.
I already put PC in there.
All right, well, you can put it wherever you like. So once again, that was Microsoft, Nintendo, Ubisoft, EA, PlayStation, and Bethesda.
Oh, yeah.
Got that all?
Yep.
Jordan?
Almost. Hang on.
Almost.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. I'll give you 5, 4,
All right, I'm
3. Okay, so this is 2 possible points if you get both parts of it correct.
Parts.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Which AFL team bought which OPL team?
Oh, God damn it.
I read this one.
So this is, I think it's a good move, but I spoke to our good friend Paul, and he has decided that is a bad move because Australia is not ready for this. I personally disagree.
No, I'm honestly.
But you're allowed to have whatever opinions you want. So which AFL team, or Australian Football League team, bought which OPL team, which is Oceanic Pro League team? No. The logo of the OPL team is a tree. The logo of the AFL team is a bird.
What's Summersby?
What?
The tree on the alcoholic drink?
Is there? It could be Summersby. I don't know.
Can I get half a point if I get the one part of that question right?
If you get 1 point for the AFL team, 1 point for the OPL team.
Okay. I
don't
think I've got a chance. I'm not certain.
And the
but
final question is from last week. You ready?
Yeah.
Which state will Far Cry 5 be set?
state. Oh, I know the city.
Yes.
We spoke about the city a lot, but we did not.
Did we
mention-
talk about the city?
Yes.
I don't remember the
Or
city.
the suburb, or whatever
was
you
the
want to call it. Or is that the state?
Hope.
Is that the state?
Hope. Was that the state?
Oh, no, I'm good.
I'm putting that. I said it. That's all I'm going off, I guess.
Okay.
I'm really not sure if I'm right there, but
It's okay. So,
you know my geography is really bad.
I know, that's why I put the question in. So for the first question,
Yep.
that's all of them.
Yep.
So for the first question, Joel, what were the 3 character names you had?
I had Death, War, and Fury.
That is correct. Jordan?
I had death.
That's still a point.
I needed these, man.
You've broken even. Okay. So, Jordan, give me the games.
Heroes of the Storm,
Yep.
Overwatch,
Yep.
Diablo 3,
Yep.
Hearthstone,
Yep.
and Destiny 2.
Yes. You forgot StarCraft 2.
I
And
knew there was one I was missing.
Diablo.
But I thought they would. I only ever see there's like 4 on the side there.
No, there's like 6. Well, there'll be 7 soon.
I had Diablo 3,
Yep.
Overwatch, Hearthstone, Heroes of the Storm, and StarCraft.
Hey, you forgot World of Warcraft.
I did.
Oh, that's there too.
Right.
Yeah.
So give me the order you think that the presentations are in.
I'll go first if you like.
Yeah.
Don't say no if I'm wrong. Just go as you mark a point of what you think
Okay.
it is. Sony, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Microsoft, EA, and Nintendo.
Do you want me to tell you how many points you got?
Yes.
None.
Okay.
Oh,
Jordan?
I think I'm in the same boat there. Sony, Ubisoft, EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, Nintendo.
You got Nintendo right.
I got a point.
Yeah, you got a
Well,
point.
where was Nintendo?
At the end.
I put Nintendo at the end.
Did you?
I did.
Read it again?
Sony, Bethesda, Ubisoft, Microsoft, EA, Nintendo.
Oh, yeah, you get a point too.
Man, look at that. Just trying to. He's making you
The
win.
correct
He's making
answer
you win.
was EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, PlayStation, Ubisoft, Nintendo. Which AFL team bought which OPL team?
See, I'm not sure,
Yep.
but I think it was. I'm going to get slaughtered by AFL fans. I don't know if there's many listening right now, but
Isn't your friend Adam?
no, it's another friend. That's
okay.
to two friends who actually play AFL.
Okay. What do you got? What do you got?
So I wrote down the Crows.
That is correct.
Yes.
The Adelaide Crows bought Legacy Esports 3 weeks ago.
Yep. I had nothing.
Okay. And finally, which American state is Far Cry 5 to be set?
Oh man, I'm so lost with geography.
Okay, give us
Geographically.
geography.
Geographically,
Geography.
because there's a lot of words in the area
Okay.
described, but I wrote
Give me the state only.
Montana.
That is correct.
Yes.
Joel?
I had Hope Valley.
That is incorrect.
That was even wrong. It's Hope County.
I got Hope right. I got Hope right.
Okay, so we're in a rare situation.
Is it a tie?
We're tied, aren't we?
Your scores are tied.
No.
Are we really?
Oh.
Holy dang.
Your scores are tied,
But the -1.
but the -1
kills me. Oh my god.
So
Yes.
for the second month in a row, Jordan, you better enjoy your MOBAs.
Oh man.
Goodness.
So
So I've got until next month this time?
you've
or-
got until the next show, the next show of the next month, the first show of the next month.
Right, so the next quiz.
Yes,
Okay.
got until the next quiz to install and win 5 solo games against other players in League of Legends with any character.
That's good. That's good.
Oh,
It's,
God.
it's quite simple and easy.
Yep.
Better than the one you had to
if-
do.
Yes.
Of course. Thank goodness.
So I'm not going to mention that one because if you want, you can reuse that.
Oh.
So next quiz,
I, just
I want
say it now,
you
so I
guys
tell
to
them now.
choose the punishments for each other.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So Jordan will have the -1.
-2 now, right?
I'm
No,
not going to
I only have -1 if I don't complete the challenge.
only if you don't complete the
Yeah.
challenge.
All right.
Otherwise,
Does
it's
that add
even.
on to his -1 already?
No.
I
So
wish
his
that
-1
would.
is not permanent. If he does not complete those 5 games and win 5 games against opponents, then he will have -1.
I agree with Joel. He says make it Dota. I feel like I could stand Dota.
No. No.
No, you could not stand Dota. I think it goes Heroes of the Storm, then League of Legends, then Dota.
Oh,
Dota's
really?
above that. 'Cause
Yeah.
You've got, instead of just last hitting, you can last hit your own minions to deny them from getting their XP and money.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Which is a whole build path and everything. It's worse, I'm telling you.
Okay. Okay.
So speaking of League of Legends, there's something interesting coming to universities. Do you want to fill this
Oh,
in,
to
Jordan?
this one particular university.
Oh, it's
yes.
only one? Oh, well,
At
that's
this
disappointing.
stage, yes. But I'm thinking if this catches on, other ones will start to follow suit in the future.
Okay, so run us through what's happening.
Yeah, so a recent announcement that esports would be an official medal sport at the 2022 Asian Games has attracted significant attention. And with esports projected to reach 800 million in revenues in 2019, the industry has become an attractive area for all sorts of investments. In academia, Staffordshire University announced the creation of a new course dedicated to understanding the industry, set to begin in September 2017. The Institute of Higher Learning has drawn on its game design and computer departments to create a degree targeting the field, the first of its kind in the UK. Staffordshire University will offer the BA. I'm really not sure what this abbreviation for their course is. Is that honours?
So it's bachelor and honours degrees
Okay.
in esports.
Yes, bachelor and honours degree in
So
esports.
BA is bachelor,
Yeah,
and Hons is honours.
which
Is how you spell honours.
Hons.
Yeah, honors. That's how you spell honours.
Whatever.
It's a silent H.
You're right.
Welcome to the English language.
So yeah, I think they're planning it this year and
Yep.
they're making it start next year in September.
Okay.
2018.
See, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm a little annoyed.
That we didn't get to do this.
Yeah, that and most universities can barely fund arts, let alone
Yeah, I know. They must
yeah.
like this must be their big calling card, like the computing industry and all the game
that's another
design
thing.
and
There's
stuff.
no broadcast in there either.
No.
Because, yes, you can understand esports, but you've got to learn how to send it to people.
So I think just playing games and learning that.
I don't know.
No.
'cause
But like with esports, are you learning all of esports or a specific target?
I think you're learning how the industry exists.
Right. I thought that you'd just be playing games. I feel like, in my mind, I feel like it's just...
There would be a bit of that. Like, they would make you like, okay, you've got to study all the characters in League of Legends. You've got to understand the lingo for COD and for CS:GO. Like, they would probably
Smoke weed every day.
there would probably be textbooks.
Ooh, baby,
Textbooks, really?
I think there would be.
No.
Come on, the guy that's penned this is not going to waste the opportunity to make a couple $100 by making a bunch of kids buy books on video games.
You'd probably get professional esport players to just, talk about their experiences.
I wonder if they're
do.
ex-players.
Ex-players?
Like we have ex-industry, they have ex-players.
I think the guy working on it his name's Dr. Bobby Fletcher. And
Okay.
he's the head of games and visual effects.
Okay, so
In
he's
the,
for
university.
game design.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So it could be going into designing esports.
Yeah.
Designing and balancing, maybe.
Balancing in what way?
Like balancing characters, like character balancing.
Oh, okay.
How to tune that sort of stuff, how to react to communities. It could be how to work on a game in esports rather than how to work in esports.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Work
Kinda.
on a game in esports.
So like the guy, what's it, Jeff Camlin?
Yeah.
Jeff Kaplan.
Kaplan. It would be like Jeff Kaplan, his job, and the people that work under him, where their job is to balance these esport titles.
All right.
So you get an expert who's gone through one of these industry degrees, knows how video games are balanced, how to make the community manage, how to manage and nourish a community and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the whole esports is the playing of the games, not to manage the community of the game.
I don't know if they're going to be esports players or esports designers.
I feel like
Because it's about industry, not about competition.
It is about competition, though, because like if it says that the official medal esports at the 2022 Asian Games is going to be esports related,
Yeah.
then you would have a degree to get yourself as a professional esports
But
player.
there's no... So you might get there on an esports scholarship in the same way you could go through American colleges with a football scholarship, but you still have to study something.
And that's what the whole course is.
But the course wouldn't be studying how to play the sport.
Would it not be? That's
Because that doesn't exist as a concept in sporting.
But it will.
It will in
this
sport.
course.
Why would it in this course?
Because become famous, get paid, smoke weed every day.
Oh. Anyway, I've got a different take on this because I think it's a lot different now. It's kind of interesting to see that this is actually a viable option at a university.
Yeah, that
Because
part's
if you were to
pretty
do
good.
this about 5 years ago, the kid, say I was to say to my parents, I want to go to Staffordshire and learn how to be like an esports businessman or something like that. And they'd be like, "Are you kidding? Esports? What?" Like the whole gaming, like working in gaming, working kind of playing games for your job.
Yeah.
In a sense, to parents is like, "Are you kidding? Like that's not a job." But I think a lot of older, like more recent parents now are kind of understanding that that's actually an industry now.
I don't.
You don't?
I feel like walking up to your parents and saying, "Ma, I'm going to play video games for a living." Is that okay with you? Probably not.
No.
I think that's still got a few ways to come to that.
It has a way to go. I suppose when this kicks off,
Because that's what
and more follow.
That's what Mr. Fletcher reckons. That's his defense, is that parents are the generation that have grown up playing computer games, and now there's now acknowledgement that it's a viable career route.
I think you need the current top league players to have kids, and then those kids come in for it to start being viable.
I think we are supposed to be the parents, where we see it as a good thing.
Yeah, this is quite a few years out. I think this
yeah.
is at least 20 years too early.
Oh yeah.
It'll be interesting. Is there any interesting comments for this?
Yeah. Adam Cundy said it'll be like, do you ever watch BGHS?
Yes.
By
Yeah.
Freddie Wong?
Yes.
It's like that, but university.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
If it's exactly like that, sign me up.
Yeah. That would be cool. But I don't think that's what it'll be like.
Each different subject, its own genre.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So the focuses of the course will be on the culture of esports, is what they've said. So from developing teams, communities, and a fan base to even hosting
I was
events. I just let you go off on a ramble there. I was like, I've got all the facts here, but
We have the facts in front of us as well. We're just yelling at each other.
Look, I still think it's games. Play games.
and they're also offering a number of exciting scholarship opportunities for competitive players.
I got it too. Yeah. So it's a bit of both.
So I'm right too.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I
So, yeah,
swear I didn't read that article beforehand.
The degree will
I
address
think you did.
No. I
The-
read nothing.
It'll address and include the national, international market for esports, the cultural aspects that drive it, and the ethical dilemmas in the field, including cheating and doping by esports players.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yes.
I guess attention enhancers.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is a thing. Like study drugs. That's a thing.
It's like
drugs.
Yeah.
heavy on the
like Ritalin.
roids before your big Overwatch game.
Get really aggressive. Just get up and punch the opponents.
Yeah.
That'd probably be cheating, right?
Probably.
No, it's just friendly banter.
Yeah.
If he punches back, it's friendly
Do
banter.
you
Yeah.
think that they would have, like, they wouldn't have brawls like football, but they'd have shouting matches? So a keyboard gets thrown. You've seen the videos online.
Oh, I used to love that one from like 2004, like the German kid playing Counter-Strike or something, and he loses his mind and he starts banging his keyboard, screaming at this really crappy old monitor that was probably decent
It's
back
like a
then.
CRT or something.
Yeah.
So coming out of this university talk, I wanted to bring up something that's happening this weekend.
Yes.
This weekend.
Yes. So, for those listening live, it's different for you, but on the podcast we'll probably rehash how our weekend went.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, in reaction to the state of origin,
Yep.
which is if you're not from Australia, it's like a rivalry between Queensland and New South Wales. Two of our states fight it out with their best players over the course of like
We got hammered
7
last
weeks.
night too.
I don't care.
In a football game. Football game. You didn't cover it was a football game.
Oh yes,
Sorry,
yes.
football
no,
game.
I got
Yes,
hammered
yes,
last.
Yeah. So in reaction to that, the Oceanic Pro League is doing its own version called the League of Origin. So it has an array of stars representing New Zealand, Queensland, New South Wales, and Victoria. No South Australia, Northern Territory, Western Australia.
They say why?
Just
They're
because
territories, they're not states. That's why there's no other states and state of origin.
one of those was a territory.
What? Northern Territory?
Yeah, all the others are not mentioned as states. Neither is New South Wales or
I
Queensland.
swear that's the thing I learned in school. Like the other ones are. I'm going to look like an idiot. But
It's okay. So the idea is it's region versus region. So it's going to be on the League of Origin. It's going to be on June 3rd and 4th, which is this Saturday and Sunday. So each state has its own announcer who is also their picker. So they pick the team. Does that make
So
sense?
they can only pick the team from that corresponding state, or they can pick
So-
anyone in...
The way they define it is where they spent the most time at school.
Okay. all
So
right.
or have proven in other ways where they're affiliated.
Right, okay, that's not too bad.
So they don't actually have to be living in these states. They can be from other cities.
Yeah.
But if they spent the most time at school there, because most of these people are like 22,
Mhm.
which is most of their lives. So Queensland has Zach Rusty Pie.
Pie.
Yeah. New South Wales has Matthew Fish Stewart. Victoria has Jake Spawn Tyberry. And New Zealand has Cameron Crunch Russell. So
They're all foods.
they are all foods.
Pie.
On New
fish.
Zealand's team is all foods as well.
I mean, the casters are
are
all
the
food.
casters?
Pie.
Rusty.
Pie. Yep, pie.
Yep.
Fish.
Yep.
Berry.
what?
Tyberry.
Berry. Crunch.
So our fact checker Adam, who's in the studio with us today,
Yeah.
just informed us that a CS:GO player got banned for smoking weed, snorting cocaine, and drinking at LAN events.
Okay. I guess doping is an issue. Wow.
Oh, that's
So-
a different kind of doping, though.
It's a bit extreme, yeah. So that takes place this Saturday. Replay will be hosting a viewing party on our Discord server. The events for both days and links to our Discord server are in the Facebook page. They both start at 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time and go until about 8.
Yep.
So, big day. It'll be fun. We'll do a couple of pre-games both days and see how that goes.
Jordan will be there playing his pre-games.
Maybe. Maybe
Yeah.
on Saturday before you leave.
On Saturday, I'll be at work for the
Oh,
Saturday.
I see.
Yeah.
So It's okay. So
So I'll try and get there, see what I can get in on Sunday if I'm home in time. I'm not sure when.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So feel free to join us. We'll be on voice chat or text.
Maybe I
chat,
should just
stuff
play
like that.
League of Legends while you guys talk about it because I got to get my 5 levels. all my
It's not
5
fun.
wins.
Look, you're going to play the first game, you'll be like, no, this ain't it. No.
It walks him through everything with basic bots, and then he's just got to verse people on the same level as him. He'll be fine. It's okay. So yeah, the first day is a big round robin with all the people. It kicks off at 2 p.m. with Queensland versus New South Wales.
Yep.
And then after all of that, one of the teams gets knocked out, and then Sunday is the finals.
Yep.
So the very final game starts at 5 p.m. on Sunday.
And with the teams with Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and New Zealand.
Yes.
Have you got a set idea of who you're going to pick?
See, I'm going Victoria
Yes.
because it's the Victoria is the only Australian state I've not been to.
Mm-hmm.
So I have absolutely no connection to it.
So
I
you
hope
don't
they
care
win.
if they lose.
No, but I hope they win because I'm sick. I'm sick to death of Queensland versus New South Wales, and I have no frame of reference for New Zealand.
I kind of want to do like a bet and money match on this now.
But we don't condone that.
I mean,
if you want to,
a
we'll
bet's
talk
on
later.
Point match.
Like sportsbet.com.
Oh, but what do I get?
I'll have to decide that one a little later on the way.
What about you, Jordan? Who would you go for?
Well, I'm just going to be that guy and go. I'm going for Queensland.
Okay, Joel.
See, I want to see how good is how well they are to actually playing.
Yeah.
Before I know, because I don't.
So you're going to decide after you see, and then you'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, I went for them the whole time."
No, look, I'm not. No, I'm not that person. I'm not that
Well,
person.
pick one.
Look, fine. To go up against all of you, I'll go with the food team.
Okay, so you go New Zealand.
Cameron Crunch Russell,
Okay.
which
All of his
that-
crew is foods.
I remember one of them's name's Cupcakes.
I thought it was like Christmas cake or something.
One of them's Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree cupcakes.
Christmas tree is my favorite food.
Yes. Nothing like good old
tree
Christmas tree
biscuits?
for lunch.
Christmas tree biscuits. It's a thing.
Oh, yeah, the Christmas tree shaped biscuits.
So yeah, just join our Discord,
Anyway.
have a look at those events on the Facebook, and let us know.
Discord link. Have you...
It's in both of the events,
Right, yeah.
and I'll put it up at the end of the show.
Okay. Cool, because you got my message last week that
I did.
Yes.
That wasn't a message. I heard the podcast.
Yes, yeah, I know. I sent you a message through the podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
And also expected me not to listen.
Doesn't the Discord link expire?
I didn't actually put one that expired in these two. I realized I had the others, but this one
Okay.
does not
Oh,
expire.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you're clear. You're clear.
Sweet.
Join, have fun, have a chat.
Lovely.
Do you want to talk about the speaking of doping and upset fans and
Oh,
whatnot?
yes. That was a wonderful segue.
Oh, I'm terrible.
I will treasure that one forever.
They're getting better and better every
Yes. So last week, I think it was, we had Rime come out. I don't know if you guys have heard this. I hadn't heard much about it at all.
Don't know what rhyme is.
time. Is it the rhyming DJ game?
No.
What?
Did you
It's
hear
like a... No, I did not hear about this. But you have my curiosity.
it? I'm just pulling the leg here.
Oh.
Rhyme.
I thought it was gonna be like,
rhyme, DJ
Parappa the
singing
Rapper.
music stuff. It's rhyme.
Yeah.
Right?
This is Rime with an IME.
Okay.
Yes.
Fooled me.
Yeah.
So completely spelt wrong.
Yes.
How could
yes.
that be?
So this is like a story puzzle game. Have you played, like, did you end up playing Abzu?
No.
No, you didn't?
No.
Okay. Well, it's like Abzu, but it's actually got puzzles in there and stuff. So it's like a very, very visual story game with puzzles.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yes. So yeah, that came out last week, and it launched with anti-piracy software.
What?
This feels like the first one I've ever heard of a game. Anti-piracy.
Oh, it's a pretty big thing. A lot of people use it.
What
Like-
games?
Ubisoft and stuff use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they have their own anti-piracy systems.
Oh, right.
It's a
Their own
hang
system.
on, it's called Denuvu Anti-Temper.
What?
Yes.
So what does it do?
This is a thing developers do. It essentially it works by keeping what would be hackers from debugging, reverse engineering, and changing executable files within the game.
Really?
Yes.
So we're not going to see a crack of this.
well, that's the intention,
Well-
but see, there was a game, I can't remember which one it was, but it launched for this last year, and it took them a little bit longer, but they ended up cracking it anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a dedicated team of people online who
Yes.
are like,
But it was funny, though, because fans were really upset about this for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think it's something to do with DRM.
yeah.
Just the fact that they want freedom with how they play their games, etc.
Yeah, so is this
Like-
going to be an online-only kind of situation?
No, it's not
or-
online only. It just has to be through Steam.
Okay.
which
Fair enough.
I don't think is a big deal. I don't have any issues with that. But so yeah, the developer said that once someone successfully hacked through the protection, they would update the game without updating the anti-piracy software.
Okay.
So a lot of people saw that as a challenge. Like, hack my game, and I'll make it easier for you to pirate it.
Is that really
Right.
how it's going to work?
Pretty much.
I don't know. I don't even care about this game. I've not heard of this
You
game
should. It
before.
actually looks pretty nice.
But
I feel like it's one of those games
Is
you would
this-
play as well.
is this one of those controversies like the Grand Theft Auto stuff where it's like, oh, we're going to do something that's going to mess you guys up, but you'll talk about us and you'll buy our game and see if you can crack it?
I don't think so. I don't think they did this with the intention of getting people to talk about them.
Really? They practically challenged people.
Oh, when he said that, but at first when they released it,
Oh,
they were just
okay.
like I've got a quote here. He said, "Who's it on the Steam forums? The game designer said that we want to ensure the best gaming experience for Rime players. Rime is a very personal experience told through both sight and sound. When a game is cracked, it runs the risk of creating issues with both these items, and we want to do everything we can to preserve this quality in Rime."
I mean, okay.
So I
Also means preserving their welfare, which is fine.
Yes.
I'm not arguing
Yes.
for piracy. I'm just saying,
yeah.
just
What,
saying we
are you
don't
one
want
of
you to
the-
steal our game.
You're one of the people who are upset about the whole freedom thing within games?
I don't like DRM
Yeah.
personally. I just think it's an ethical thing.
But piracy, man. We talked about this whole piracy thing before.
Yeah, there is freedom with it. I don't like the DRM aspect of I don't like Steam's DRM requirements or anything like that. That's why I buy stuff on GOG.
Yeah.
I still have a lot in my Steam library, but everything I buy in Steam is from a Humble Bundle, which is all DRM free.
Okay.
I actually really don't like the idea of DRM. I'd like to be, hey, how about you borrow this? How about you have this game? It's a great game. I really want you to experience it, rather than, hey, this is a great game. It's $40. Get it?
Well, games like FIFA, Battlefield, Titanfall 2,
Oh, I get it with multiplayer games.
Star Wars, Dragon Age use that de novo.
Yeah. But that's all through
anti-piracy.
Origin and all sorts of garbage. a
Yeah,
little bit.
but they're really good games. I'd never see anyone argue about these games
No, but
because this Rime's a pretty indie game from what I've gathered.
yeah, a lot of indie
Yeah.
games do DRM free to try and spread them.
Yeah,
Because if you like it, if you make a game that's good enough, people will buy it.
yeah,
Yeah, if someone pirated a game, played it like, oh, this is really good. I'm going to give them some money.
yeah. Maybe I don't
They
know.
don't think that.
I think you've got a bad idea of the end. Well, that's how I operate at least. I don't know.
Look, you pirate a game, you play the game.
Yeah, you're finished with it.
Look, you're probably finished with it. That's that point on.
but it's an indie game. You're not going to be. I can understand that with AAA titles. I don't want to pay for AAA titles.
Oh, not many people do. You know, $80 games. Yeah, I understand that. Yes. Look, piracy's wrong. I'll
Yeah.
say yes. You don't want to spend $80 for this game.
No.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like. I like the idea of them bringing out this whole piracy free, like no, the full, piracy free.
Yeah.
So I'm all for that. No more piracy.
But do you think they should go about it a different way?
Look, I like your idea with allowing yourself to share the game
Yeah.
with friends or something.
Because I mean, we were going to do a game trade of Far Cry at some point.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Which
exactly.
we'll have to do.
Yeah,
Which I enjoy that.
Yeah.
But I don't enjoy the whole let's crack the game, throw it up on the internet, so hundreds of thousands of people can just download the game.
Yes, and if it's DRM free, you won't have to have that issue. It should spread the way I'm describing, where it's like one of you buys it, you really enjoy it, and you can give it to your friends.
But is it possible to have
so
DRM
you think it's
DRM
okay with
free?
multiplayer games? Not
I don't think it's okay with multiplayer games. I think with multiplayer games, you should own a copy of it,
yeah.
unless it's like a LAN only
Okay.
or something like that.
So if it was like something that like Overwatch, someone gave
Yeah.
you for free, you'd be
That's-
like,
that's
that's
not
not
okay.
that's not fair because this game is reliant on the fact that
There's servers.
Yeah.
Those servers have to be paid for.
Yeah.
Right. With game sales, the people have already done the work. It's up to you whether or not you buy it. Like it's if you make a bad game and people download it, it's the same as if you make a bad game and nobody buys it.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. I think
Okay.
it's well worth buying a game with DRM free, enjoying it, and spreading the love a little bit.
Yep.
See, I didn't even think pirating games was still a thing.
It's-
Like, because you got like bans on like Pirate Bay, Kick-Ass Torrents,
With
and all
Australia,
that kind of stuff.
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. But it's really easy to get around.
Oh, through VPNs and stuff like that.
Because Australians already had VPNs before all this stuff went down. They had VPNs since 2008 when the Dallas Buyers Club thing happened.
Oh yeah.
Like it's not real. Like piracy has. I've just dropped it because I can't afford a VPN.
Yeah.
And I don't really have that.
I don't have a need for it in my case just yet. No.
Pre-Netflix, yeah. But now Netflix is there. That's killed it more than the bands have, I think. For me, at least.
Honestly, yeah, I haven't downloaded. Well, I never did download any movies.
Oh.
I haven't had the urge to download since Netflix came out.
No, I have had a few times. I've resisted,
Yeah.
but it's been there just because I get annoyed that the Australian Netflix doesn't update as quickly.
No,
we
don't have as much.
Oh, yeah.
But that's not because of the Australian government. That's because of Foxtel having a stranglehold over it.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why we don't have half the shows we have. 'Cause
Oh,
Foxtel
okay.
own the exclusive rights in our country to air things.
I'm quite upset on that.
That's
Because I see like IGN say, "Oh, what's coming to Netflix?"
Oh yeah, don't do
Yeah.
that.
and I see it,
It'll
I'm
just
like,
make you sad.
Yes,
yeah, and then you
but
just,
it doesn't come to Australia at all. No,
No, we only just got F is for Family, which I'm really excited for. I'm going to be watching.
we've had that for ages.
No, season 2 came out yesterday.
Oh right,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
F is for Family is really good.
Haven't
Was that
seen
on Foxtel as well? Was it?
No, that's a Netflix original. But like, we only
Yeah.
just got season 2 now, and I'm really excited for it. The only thing, like, we don't have the Flash because of that reason.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And Stan also owns the rights. It's a different rights holder thing. We don't have like Buffy and a bunch of other stuff that's on constant reruns.
Oh yeah. I missed that Buffy.
I've never seen Buffy.
No, neither have I. I
Neither
was
have
kidding.
Wow.
All I know is it's got. The
I
guy
can't believe
from...
the three. I'm stunned that none of the three of us have seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've sat through a whole episode ever.
That's bad for us.
That is pretty bad.
Oh, I've seen
I know,
Firefly.
I know
so
it's
I've
got the
points
guy
there.
from what's it called? From Bones. He's one of the vampires. I
Nathan
think.
Fillion.
No,
No.
Bones.
me.
That's Castle.
Oh right.
What's
yeah.
the guy? I forgot the actor's name, but he's
Yeah.
he's a cool dude. I used to like watching Bones just for him. when I was a kid.
Whoa. David Boreanaz.
David.
Boreanaz?
Ah.
Oh, that's right, because there's a BoJack Horseman episode.
Oh right,
Okay.
of course. BoJack Horseman brings us all together.
Oh, wow. So companies are offering VPN services as low as $7 a month. That's still way too much for me.
Here on Replay, we're on a tight budget.
We are.
Yeah.
Of zero. So, yeah. We're on a bit of a tangent there. I'm so
Yes.
sorry.
Yes, it's
Started
fine.
talking about piracy
It's
and
fine.
Netflix. So what
And
are you
then
watching on
vampires.
Netflix lately?
On Netflix.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
a
it's
lot.
Netflix, yeah.
It's kind of just my girlfriend comes over and watches a bunch of romantic comedies.
Oh, I'm
And
sure
so-
you love that. Come on.
So my Netflix, like, you know how it kind of customizes itself to suit what you watch?
Yeah.
It's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
Yeah, but we know you love rom-coms.
No, but she watches like kids movies like Teen Beach.
What is Teen Beach?
It's like High School Musical but on the beach.
And that wasn't the title?
No, it was called Teen Beach.
And
And
this
there's a
is,
sequel.
This is in your feed now. Has it, like,
Yeah.
you recently watched Teen Beach. You will also enjoy
Yeah.
this.
Oh,
That's
That's
God.
not very
It's
good
all like
with
these
this.
Nickelodeon movies and stuff like
Oh, like
that.
the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon kids, like the live action Nickelodeon stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's like iCarly. and
I fall asleep mostly through all these movies.
I hope she listens to this.
the truth comes out.
God.
What about you, Joel?
I haven't watched Netflix in a long time. I suppose the recurring thing I go to on that is How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably about it.
What,
all I
what are
watch.
you laughing
What
at?
are you
Someone-
laughing at?
Just because she's at my place at the moment, and my brother's home as well.
Oh,
So
no.
apparently she's cursing at me in the next room.
Well done.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh no,
It's okay.
I'm in trouble.
She might ruin your Overwatch stats.
Yeah.
It's only Netflix, all right.
Speaking of Overwatch stats,
Oh, yeah?
yes, we had a new announcement this week, and just today the new Lunar map dropped.
More Overwatch announcements.
I know
It's our weekly Blizzard segment.
they just don't
Weekly
stop.
Blizzard segment, yep.
They
Yep.
just don't stop with the announcements. I don't know what's causing this,
Really?
but Overwatch is on fire. Like
They-
me when I play Lucio.
Jeff Kaplan saw that 4chan post and went, "We need to make this come true." There's some good buffs. There's some good ideas.
Yeah, definitely.
So was it actually similar?
Oh, the 4chan
I
post?
was on a roll
You
for
were
a little
close.
bit. I was on a roll for a little bit, but I'm definitely thrown off now.
Is this where I say you're no longer the best?
Yes, you do. Mate, yeah, you can say
Look,
it now.
because it did say 3 maps, and this is the 4th one, right?
Yeah, this is a 4th map
Unless if what you're saying is you don't count those other 3 maps as new maps, like
because
you
they're
said.
based on current. But the Black Forest map is brand new.
So that's 2 maps then.
You're just trying to make this work.
You're trying to work in my favor, but
Kind of. I kind of want to see Bria and Ivan come true.
oh god,
Maybe the orangutan character will be called Bria.
yeah. I had a weird experience on Overwatch yesterday. Actually,
Okay.
Yes, I've been
Yes.
waiting to hear about it.
Yes,
So
I
have
was
I.
supposed to talk about this at the start of the show, but so I hopped on really late. I was after State of Origin.
Yeah.
Finished watching that. I hopped on Overwatch. I was like, oh, I just get like a loot box for today because I hadn't played it much.
Yeah.
Because of anniversary, I want to get as many loot boxes as I can.
Yep.
So I did that, and some random just out of nowhere, I hadn't even played a game yet, added me on Blizzard. So I was like, okay, I'll accept this just because out of morbid curiosity.
Yep.
And then I got a message from them like instantly saying, hey. And I was like, hi, who is this? I had no idea who it was. And they just kept talking to me. I was in the middle of a competitive off-season game. So I could have left, but I didn't want to leave. And they're like, let's party up and play now. And I was like, I don't know who you are. Why am I going to play with you?
Did you find out who it was?
No, I still don't know who it was.
Oh, someone. It's got to be someone you know that you just don't realize because they've added that Facebook adding functionality.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
But I think it was just strange that it happened to be when I signed on.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they waited to see. I don't know.
I don't know.
Strange
But
coincidence.
it was just a weird experience.
Yeah.
And I was like, who is this? And they said, I am your father. And I was like, oh, original.
All right.
But-
It literally was.
Yeah.
Such a troll.
You guys, all the kids are playing this. I might join.
Were they a good player?
Did your brother get a similar experience?
A similar experience.
Yeah, with the same person adding them.
No.
So it wasn't your dad.
Because this was
Okay.
on BattleNet. So
Oh yeah, because he doesn't have a computer. Sorry. So
but yeah, that was a strange thing.
you need to find out
I
for
think-
us
I
this
think
week
it was-
who it was.
I'm suspecting it was just some random who wanted to do like a 20% group
Had-
XP bonus.
Had you played with them before?
Not that I recall, no.
Oh, it's all
Could have
good.
been past matches, I guess. You could have
Yeah.
seen them.
No,
I was like,
I don't remember, but they might remember me. So
is it when you signed into BattleNet or when you signed?
when I started searching.
Right. Okay.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
It is a conspiracy. They're watching you.
Yes.
So what do we know about these maps and
Well, this new map that came out, well, it's coming out soon, but it came out today on PTR, Public
Yep.
Test Region on PC.
realm? Yep.
So we're headed to the moon.
Yes.
So it's going into Winston's hometown, which was the moon.
Hometown.
Yeah, I'm going to say hometown.
So-
home planet.
Where he
So
was
home,
born?
Home rock.
Where he was raised.
Where he was raised, yes.
He raised on the moon.
He was
He
raised
was.
on the moon by Dr. Winston, yeah, and that's...
Oh right.
Yes.
Right. I don't
And
know
then
the
things kind of fell
backstory.
apart, and he had to flee back to Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Literally fell apart.
Yeah, kind of. I'm not too familiar with the in-depth of this lore.
That's okay.
But-
Okay. So what,
So yeah,
what's the
they
map?
gave us a little teaser on social media
picture.
Yeah.
on I think it was Monday.
Yeah.
We were here with Joel, and I was like, "Oh, look at this! What is this?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was just like a little map, and it said "Missing Hammond" was so it was hinting at another character. We thought,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
it
showed
was like,
like
missing Winston and Hammond or something.
it showed
Yeah.
like 6 or probably 7 specimen on the
Yep.
side. One was missing, 2 were named.
Oh.
One of them being Winston and I forget the other one, but 2 were named.
Yeah.
One is missing. So is that another
Right.
hero right there?
So this is where my 4chan post goes off the rails because I would be completely wrong if the next character was named Hammond.
Well, look, Bria doesn't sound like a
No.
like a name. Ivan. That sounds like a monkey-related name.
So-
Unless
so-
it's Doomfist.
It's a very cool map because I think I've got footage up now on the stream of me playing it. Yes, it is going. Very cool. There's a little section off to the side on the left.
Oh, so gravity's reduced as
Yes.
well. Okay.
Just in that little section.
Yeah.
It's like a little flanking
So
position,
how does,
but
like,
there's
Tracer
very low
breathe?
gravity. You can't think about it too much. Because you could, by that logic, none of the characters can breathe in there.
Some of them have helmets.
But yeah, it's very cool. I very enjoyed this map. It's a lot different. It's an assault map. So assault is like Temple of Anubis, Voxai Industries, where you capture the first point
And then
or
you move
defend
on
the
to
first.
the second point.
Yeah, you get the second
Okay.
point.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very cool. And they also introduced a new mode
Yeah.
in PTR, sorry, where every single map is low gravity. So the whole map is low gravity. So if you're Winston, you can launch like to the other side of the map. It's pretty ridiculous.
Is there a limit? As in, like, is there a height limit you could go?
I can't say I've tried that.
'Cause I could-
You have to try that with Farah, if anyone.
That, and I could see like Hanzo just getting like running up walls, jumping high, and just doing trick shots within
I saw
the air.
because like the one match I played in low gravity, sorry, was Route 66, and Mercy was like on the top of the rocks at the first point, and I was like, how? And I was
What about like Junkrat?
yeah,
Is his
that'd be
explosion
nuts.
pushback doubled?
Probably.
Ooh.
What happened to Widowmaker as well, where you can
And Lucio
you can
Boots
launch
could
the
push
hook.
them real far.
Okay.
Fly up
Okay.
the
So,
air.
well,
It's fun, but you stay in the air for a while if you jump. You kind of just like gravitate to the bottom.
So is it not double height? It's more just floating.
Yeah. It's not zero gravity. It's just kind of low gravity.
Yep.
Yeah.
fair enough. We'll have to give that a go.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's
it's
only on PC at the moment.
at the
easier.
moment, yes.
Yeah.
Realm.
It is Realm. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's public test Realm.
It's public test region. I can confirm this. I opened it up and launched it today. It's public test region.
I'm pretty sure it's Realm. Even though you're the Overwatch expert, it's
It's okay. It's okay. So we'll have to. Is our fact checker got that? No, he's not on that yet. I'm actually keen to give that a go because I really like it. Is region. Damn. It's Realm for other games. It's public test Realm on like Hearthstone and other stuff.
But that makes sense because it's Hearthstone.
Yeah, I guess.
does it though? How does it make sense? Explain this to me.
No,
Because
it's okay.
Hearthstone's like a fantasy world. Oh, God. I just dug myself
Is
a hole.
Overwatch a fantasy world or not?
Overwatch is like vaguely based on
So
us.
it's not a fantasy world.
It's...
Yes. So
Don't... Oh,
do
damn it,
continue,
Joel.
my good friend. Do continue.
there's nothing to continue with. That's it. I'm leaving it at that.
All right. Leave the audience confused.
Okay, we'll leave
Yes.
him with that. We'll leave
Yeah.
him with that.
But yeah, so yeah, hop on Lunar Colony as soon as you can. If you've got PC, download PTR. It's
Yep.
essentially downloading the game again, which is unfortunate. But
You get much more updates and stuff.
yeah, they also had a few other updates in PTR today where Reaper, instead of getting the souls when you kill people, whenever you shoot someone now, you get 20% of what damage you did to your health.
Oh my goodness.
That's messed up.
You are
Okay.
surviving so much. Then.
Not if you're 76, you can still take them down pretty quick from a distance.
Sure, but if you land every single shot on Reaper, man, you're not going to die anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Replay Podcast. I just see the signal. I just go straight forward.
That's okay.
I don't know how to segue into a close.
We're coming up to the end of our show.
Yes.
Yes. Remember, you can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/replayau, or follow us on Twitter at replayau, or follow us individually at mine's at Joel's Voice.
And I'm at Jordan Do Things.
And I'm at Nimble Mimble.
What's hilarious now?
Well, I literally wrote out how you meant to.
I'm going off it. You
It's
wrote
okay.
it.
It's okay.
Or you can go to our iTunes and rate, comment. Right? Yeah.
iTunes.
I'm not good
Leave
at
a
this.
review on iTunes.
Yes.
Please.
Rate and review. Only positive ones.
If you listen on iTunes, like, I don't want to force you to go out of your way, but
The
it'd be
only
nice.
other thing I want to say at the end is what you're bringing up, Mitch, is the League of Origins.
Yes, League of Origins is this Saturday at 2 p.m. But join the Discord server and we'll do some other stuff beforehand.
Yes.
And if you like this kind of stuff, we might do it more frequently. See what
Yes.
happens.
Anyways, thanks for listening.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be back next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.